Hello, this is Chris, back again with another video. Welcome to Handy Tech. Today we're going to take the Dji Mini 4 Pro and see how far we can get over Lago Maggiore. Now, I've done this before with the Mavic Pro. I was a bit of a newbie then. I was coming from, using the Bebop 1 and Bebop 2, and once I got to the Mavic Pro, I was a bit overconfident, and I didn't think anything could happen with the DJI drone. In any case, I had a battery error. I went out in normal mode, and I got pretty far. It was a great flight, but coming back, I wasn't thinking about how much the battery can drain on the way back, and plus it was pretty cold outside, and we know when batteries are cold, they just don't function as well. So in any case, I did get back, but I was really scared. I had the adrenaline pumping, and with the DJI warning system, it's like low battery, and anyway, now we fast forward to now. We're going to do the same thing. We've learned from the mistakes, and again, I know I could probably go further, but there's a lot of interference with the water, but then also with trees and things like that where I'm going to be taken off from. And I just want to get to the other islands back there, like the fishing island, so the Pescatore Island, and the Isola Madre, possibly. No, I'll get there. I think it's the Isola Bella or something like that. But in any case, we're going to go as far as we can out there. I expect around 3,000 meters, and then we're going to head back. I'm going to go in sport mode. I figured out on the RC2 controller how to share the screen. I am going to make a short for YouTube. I need to get into that a little bit more. I did back in the day, but time flies. So let's have some fun, and let's do it. okay. We got back okay. I had about 20-30% left over, so I felt really comfortable on the way back. Even though it was a bit windy, in sport mode, the Mini 4 Pro could handle it, no problem. But as time goes along, let's say 1 or 2 years, I'm definitely not going to be doing this as often with, you know, certain batteries, because they're going to lose their capacity bit by bit. Maybe DJI is going to have some updates as we go along to optimize the battery, but you know, just don't force the issue. If one day you get out there and you still have, you know, 60%, 70% left over, no problem, you should be able to get back. But you also have to think about how strong the wind's going to be, because if you have a strong wind in the back of you going there, it's going to take a lot more energy to get back. And again, temperatures play a factor as well, so take that into account. I'm going to make a short pretty soon about how to share the screen on the RC2 controller. It's pretty simple, but it is kind of tricky to share your files to your phone. I tried connecting the controller to my computer. I think I had the wrong cable though. You know, maybe it was just a charging cable and not a data transfer cable. Anyway, I'm gonna look into that. So anyway, I'll see you in the next one.